Oh my God. No. I would have never.
Simply Michelle, simply Michelle. You're watching her on YouTube, and you know she got a vibe for me. She got a vibe for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Michelle. If you clicked on this video, why not subscribe? I promise you it's a vibe. If you rock with me, I rock with you, which means we locked in for life, and that's on period. The results are finally in, you guys. I have been sitting on the edge of my seat, waiting, debating, just overthinking this whole process. It's a good feeling. I'm so excited today to share with you my ancestry traits that I have received. I did a 23andMe ancestry DNA test maybe about a month and a half ago. It took a little time for them to, figure out your girl's DNA. This is a really good test if you are somebody who wants to know more about your family tree, your history, also about health, long lost family members, and just where you come from, where you got all your unique features from. No matter where I go, people constantly ask me, what do you mix with? My answer has always been black. I'm pretty sure as a whole, we all are mixed with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I was like, you know what? I'm older now. I have children. There's some things that I would like to know to share with my children, just to know a little bit more about myself. And more so, I'm not so close with my father and the family on his side. So I feel like it's really important, being that I'm not able to access that information verbally, this will allow me to know a little more. This test actually allows you to reconnect with your lost long siblings, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, whoever. And I think that's so beautiful because some people are literally yearning to find a loved one. And the fact that you can do this with this test with just a little bit of saliva, it's just mind-blowing to me. It can definitely make a difference in somebody's life. To reconnect with somebody who you haven't seen in such a long time can be amazing. Or to meet a brother or a sister that's been out in this world you would have never known. I'm not gonna lie, when I got the email, I was just like, oh my God. They're like, your results are in, and I'm like, should I cheat? Should I just like peek a little bit, or should I just wait to do it with my family? I was this close to cheating, but I said, you know what? You guys have been waiting for this. I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna review the test results today on camera. Da-da-da-da! Before I read the results to you guys, let me know what you think my ethnicity is besides being African American. That's a given. What else did you think that I was mixed with when you first saw me? Features, my complexion, my hair. Let me know what you think. I'm about to spill the tea anyway, so y'all gonna know anyway. But I'm so freaking nervous. Is y'all ready? I'm so ready. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to screen record. That way you guys can see exactly what I am. What I did was the ancestry timeline. You can also do the parental inheritance, and you can also do a DNA painting. There's so many different things that you can do to see your relatives. You can find out your genetics behind your appearance and your senses. If you want to go in depth, you should definitely check this out because you're gonna get some information that's gonna blow your mind. But for now, let's jump right into this ancestry report. I am 66% sub-Saharan African. Yes, baby. African, come through. I'm here to embrace everything. That to me was just obvious, but I didn't know that I was 66% sub-Saharan African. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna have to look deeper into that. I am 51.1% West African. Wow. That's just wow. I'm 26.6 Nigerian. That shocked me. I'm 10.2% Ghanaian, I'm just gonna say Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leone, which is like near the Ivory Coast, Guyana. Then I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's just what makes me spicy. I'm here for all of that, okay? 5.1% Senegambian and Guinean. I don't really know what that is. Please somebody let me know what that is. 9.2% broadly West African. So your girl got a lot of West African in me, okay? 13.7% Congolese and Southern East African, 11.6 Angolan and Congolese. I need Google. 0.2 Southern East African. So my make is mainly African. 1.9% broadly Congolese and Southern East African. 0.2% African hunter gatherer. 1.0% broadly sub-Saharan Africa. Now onto the European side. I'm 29.3% Northwestern European. Say what? 23% British and Irish. knew that I was Irish because my grandmother's mother and father were Irish. So I knew that part. But the British, hello, Mike. I think it's time to visit the UK. 0.7% French and German. My name is Michelle for a reason. Ooh, oui, oui. Bonjour. 3.6 broadly Northwestern European. 1.5% Southern European. 0.5 Italian. Just a little something, something. 0.3 Spanish and Portuguese. And that's crazy because I get mistaken all the time to be either Dominican, Puerto Rican, more so Dominican. I be playing it, okay? For certain situations, your girl is going to speak Espanol. Un poquito. Hola, ¿cómo está? Yo quiero mucho. 0.5 broadly European. Now on to East Asian and Indigenous American. 1.4 Indigenous American. 0.4% Chinese and Southeast Asian. I knew that I had a little bit of Asian in me because of my eyes. And my father has really slanted eyes. Like, it's crazy. His eyes are literally like closed. 0.3 Filipino and Austronesian. I'm from the Philippines. You got you a foreign mommy over here. Period. Now onto the Western Asian and North African. I'm 0.5% Arab, Egyptian, and Levantine or Levantine. 0.5 Egyptian. And that is it. That was a whole mouthful to take in. So now when people ask me what my ethnicity is, I'm not going to just be able to say black anymore. I have a whole bunch to give. I have more to offer and enlighten people with. All of this that I am mixed with, it's giving me more broader understanding about myself. And as I'm growing as a person, individual, it's only right to know all the ins and the outs and things that we don't really know. And our family doesn't even know. So this test was so fun. I'm still like a little disappointed because I thought that with the kit that I ordered, I was going to be able to have the health attached to it. Fortunately, they only gave me the ancestry traits. I'm definitely digging deeper. This opened up a whole can of worms for your girl, and I want to know more, especially about my health. There's so many different illnesses and sicknesses that we can develop in our lives, and we don't know that it can be pinpointed to our ancestors. Usually when you develop certain health issues, a lot of times it's genetics. Sometimes you just inherit it from your mother or your father. It's really important to know exactly who you are, what you are, where you come from. Like, I want to go deeper into this because I feel like I may have another sibling out there. I mean, I have one sister, but I just feel like, what if I have like a twin out there? You know what I'm saying? What if there's another me? I need to know. I need to meet her. I highly recommend everybody trying this test. It's a little on the pricey side. The kit that I got, it was $100, but I feel like it's worth it. I feel like it's worth it, especially if you have unanswered questions and you don't really have the resources around you to give them to you. It was a very simple test. If you want to see how I took the test, I'll be sure to link it over here somewhere. But basically, they send you a little kit and a little bottle, a little tube that has a top with liquid in it. And basically what you do is you just take your saliva and you fill it to a certain line, and then you put the top on it, and this liquid falls into the tube, which keeps your saliva nice and preserved until they get it to the lab, and then the scientists take over and do what they need to do. Very simple process, and shipping was free, so that was great. And also, if you happen to mess up your test, misplace your test, you are definitely able to get a replacement. Still like, wow. I would have never thought. If you were to ask me what I thought I was mixed with, of course I would say African. A little bit of European because of my features, some of my features. More so like my nose. So a lot of people in my family have like the pointy nose, protruding out more, you know what I mean? Features can sometimes determine what you are. Chinese and Japanese and Korean, they have the beautiful slanted eyes, you know what I mean? So when you look at somebody and you recognize those traits, you're like, oh, I can already tell that they have that in them. So there were certain things about me that I had a little inkling on, but now I have the full confirmation, and it's super dope. I'm glad that I was able to share it with you guys. It gives me a sense of identity, just discovering more about my ancestors, embracing my culture, and just really understanding where I come from is so dope. And so I'm so excited. I'm probably gonna order the second kit where they tell me more about the health, because I really would like to know more about certain risk factors that I should be aware of down the line. I'm pretty aware of certain ones that come from like my immediate family, like on my mother's side, but I really would like to know more on my father's side. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like the weight is lifted, and I've received something that I didn't know, and now I have a better sense of who I am, and it feels amazing. So I highly recommend that you try out this ancestry test to find out more about yourself. It's important, and to down the line, even though again it is a little on the pricey side, but it's worth it because this is something that you can keep forever and ever and ever. And again, you can rebuild and reconnect with those that you may have not seen in years, or even connect with those that you didn't even know existed. If you guys enjoyed this video like I enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you comment down below your first impression of me, what you thought I actually was mixed with. I love you guys so much, and if you're interested in seeing me do a part 2 of this, also comment down below and let me know if you have taken any of these ancestry tests. I know there are different ones. Let me know if you tried that as well. With that being said, I'll see you in my next video.
Simply Michelle, simply Michelle. You're watching her on YouTube.